I'm Dr. James Doty from Stanford University, and I'm the founder of a center called the Center for Compassion and Altruism Research and Education. And we are studying not only the neuroscience of compassion, but how oftentimes universities, by the very nature of being at a university, can cause stress and anxiety among students and faculty. And we have created some innovative solutions utilizing AI as well as human-like avatars. Well, as you know, any technology can be used for good and bad. In the best case scenario, AI actually can upset the traditional paradigm, because at universities oftentimes there is an idea that one size fits all. And by utilizing AI, you can actually analyze a student's background, and you can understand them enough where you can actually create course materials that are unique to them and their interests, as well as utilizing AI to be a tutor or a mentor to students when they have difficulties. And of course, this obviously can be very helpful in decreasing costs in terms of personnel by using intelligent AI. But the other thing that AI can use, or can be used for, is oftentimes the very nature of living in modern society, especially at high-powered universities, is there's a lot of stress, anxiety, depression, and loneliness. And in fact, the US Surgeon General has talked about the effects of these things, social media, and the requirements of living in a modern society, how it affects student mental health. So there's a crisis actually in this regard. So we've taken technology such as AI, combined it with human-like avatars to actually engage an individual, and many individuals are afraid of telling others that they're suffering. So interacting with a human-like avatar, they actually can help resolve many of their issues and promote well-being and human thriving. And again, oftentimes therapists are not available after 5 o'clock, and actually there are not even enough therapists trained to deal with so many issues like this. So AI is having a profound effect. A company that I founded is called Happy.ai, but that's Happy spelled H-A-P-P-I.ai. And we found incredible effects when students utilize this for their own well-being. Well, as I was saying, it's having a profound effect. One, it can analyze what the best curriculums are. It can actually help with knowledge of what the future potentially holds and create curriculum related to that, because a lot of students have anxiety about the negative effects of AI. But if you can use it to help you predict what professions are going to be needed to promote AI and promote the future, you can be directed to a better path. Because the biggest thing that students are afraid of is whatever training they get is not going to be useful in the modern world with the emergence of AI. There is an existential crisis for many people related to AI about the fear of what it could do in a negative sense. And as a result, we were talking about stress, anxiety, and depression that already exists. This can actually aggravate it. So if you teach ethics courses, if you understand that in the future you want to make sure that there is human involvement with any AI design, and that it cannot go on its own and destroy our society, but a lot of uneducated people think that might be the case, and it creates fear. So I think AI can be wonderful in many senses, but you have to bound it by morals, ethics. You have to have individuals involved so that they understand what's going on. And so I think it's certainly something to be concerned about, but I'm optimistic that we will overcome those challenges. Well, it's from what I've seen, this is an extraordinary conference. It's brought together people not only from the Arab world, but throughout the world. And I've met a number of extraordinary individuals in terms of their knowledge, experience, expertise that I've already found will be useful for me when I return back to Stanford. At Stanford, we have the Human-Centered AI Institute, right? And so we already have a very powerful program there. But that being said, you look at what's happening in the world that's happening here, you can see how AI is now essentially everywhere and why it's very, very important to know about what's going on with AI in the world, because fundamentally that will be the biggest game changer for society in the coming years.